Okay. Hang on here. Alrighty. Oh, plant's in the way again. There we go. Anyways, so I know I put out a poll earlier yesterday onto what to do in Satisfactory, but first we are going to replace chips on this and see if we can get Lady G's board to work again. Oh, you couldn't see that because I didn't have benchtop cam on. There we go. So yes, we're going to be working on this. See if we can't get Lady G's board to work again. Hopefully this won't take too long. And then we can get on to Satisfactory, which so far it looks like in the lead is me starting over completely with a new save. Well, I will say this. I unfortunately don't have like 6 millipoles of flux to dump on this board. So probably less Louis Rossmann commentary than expected. I mean, I have some flux. I just don't have that much flux. Speaking of which, I will need to get that down. Yeah, I do need his speed of talking. That is a glob of some kind of glue. Don't know where it came from. Don't know what it came out of. It's going back over there. Thank you for the subscription, Spoon. And we are there. We're right here. We're on my bench. Complete with scary oscilloscope. Yes, I have it already powered on and warming up, so it'll be accurate. What is your aversion to oscilloscopes anyways? I just have to ask. That is one large needle. That is a Louis Rossmann approved flux applicator. I don't know what gauge that is, but that's wow. That's big. I mean, here, for example. There's the end of my tweezers. My tweezers are smaller than the end of that needle. I was thinking the same thing, Warg. Actually, Spoon, this is flux. So this is the electrician's drug of choice. And you inhale the fumes from it melting is how you ingest it. Did my flux harden on me? My flux did. It hardened on me. That should be enough. Well, that sucks. I'll reapply more flux if I need it, because, you know, what the flux. $20,000 volts straight to the nipples. That's what electrician's cocaine is. Okay. We have das Flux. I don't want the board flying around everywhere while I'm doing this. Okay. Hot air gun. Melty flux. So, last stream we determined that it was probably this LM393 that was bad. That came off relatively easily. Almost too easily. That way, there they are. I ordered some. I ordered 10 because, you know, they were cheap. Did I order the right size? Yes, I ordered the right size. Is this my solder, lead-free solder? What solder is this? Oh, this is 6040. Why do I have a tube of 6040 just sitting up there? I don't know what happened to my lead-free stuff. Yeah, if I ordered them in batches of 10 warg, they were only like 7 cents a piece. If I ordered them one off, they were like 12. So it's like, I can always use them on future projects, so I might as well buy 10 for 70 cents versus one for 12 cents. Funny enough, it actually cost me more in shipping on those parts than it did to actually buy the parts. I think the parts were only like $2 total between the two bags, but then it cost me like $4 to ship the damn things to me. Sorry, Lady G. I tried to wake up earlier today, but my body just didn't get me out of bed until like 9 o'clock. Oh. Flow some fresh solder on here. don't think I need to do any cleanup. There, now you have a tin-plated via hole, or a mounting hole. All right. I need one of these. Oh, sorry. I was leaning over trying to see something. So, what I've done so far, Lady G, is I put about a millipole of flux on the circuit board, use the heat gun, remove the old chip. I have the new chip out, and I am going to, I float a little fresh solder on, and we are going to use the heat gun and put the new chip on. And hopefully not knock any of the resistors or stuff off the board. Stay where I put you, darn you. Okay. It's not on there perfect, but it'll do. But I noticed that there's not a whole lot of solder on there, so we're gonna add some solder here. Okay. We'll do a little quick inspection. Which you probably can't. Yep, all you can see is my head. Okay. We'll cool that off for a minute. I got a fan over here if you're wondering. And I'm just cooling down the board. Because that was 200 degree air or 200 degrees Celsius air that I was blowing on it. Alrighty. So there is the new chip on, and we'll see if only one chip was bad or one. Yeah, and well, I could if I wanted to. Oh, yeah, I forgot I disconnected the camera. I have a second camera that I need to hook back up, that is lower on my bench that I can't get my head under, but it's not as good a quality. I had to mount, this one is all the way up on the ceiling. Because if I got it any closer, it wouldn't focus because it's designed for long range. Hmm. Oh, I could actually technically... Oh, wait, no, that's my phase cam. I can't disconnect that one. I don't have a BNC to BNC cable, though. Ugh. It's out in the car. Oh, well. Anyways. Yes, my camera is, what is it? It is an Access Q175LE network camera. That is my current bench camera. Let me see if I can find the specs on it for you. That is what's mounted to my ceiling for the benchtop camera. I have that because I can go from all the way out, and you can see my messy desk, to all the way in, and you can just about read the words on that chip. Fuck as you fuck. There. Yeah. Yeah. You know, when work is throwing one of those away, you know, you just, yeah, it got thrown away. Oh. Yes. My wasabi and soy sauce almonds. They are very tasty, if you like wasabi. Or sushi in general. They have a very umami taste, or however it's said. I think it's umami. Well, that's not good, Lady G. Unless you want to feel like a zombie. Okay. Keep the stuff turned on in case I need to do some more soldering. I can put the flux away for the moment. I'll put the tweezers back away for a moment. And over here out of the way. So I can get this into shot. And I need to step out one. Zoom level. There we go. I'm setting up the focus window, by the way, trying to get it so it can actually... Well, you'll still be. You won't be able to read the numbers, but you'll at least still be able to see the squiggly lines. Okay, first step of oscilloscope is make sure. Menu. I only want to do it on. I think we want to do it on the falling edge. Channel 1, what is my probe set for? My probe is set for 10 times. Set it for 1 times. If you're wondering, people, I am calibrating my probe. Gotta hold my tongue at the right angle. That looks relatively square. Oh, not a problem. This is, to me, Lady G, this kind of stuff is fun. This isn't work. Okay. Where did all my stuff go to power this thing up? There's the power supply and the cable. Okay, time to see if we're going to let the magic smoke out or not. Okay, no poof. No getting hot, so that's a good sign. Do we have 5 volts? Yes, we have 5 volts. Okay. Oh, I think we determined that we're switching the negative, weren't we? I remember now. We were switching the negative. Hmm. Hmm. We might have a bad transistor. Because I'm still getting the oscillation from the 555 timer. Still getting the input there. So it might be this transistor is bad. Let's see. Where did I put the tweezers? Okay, you do that, Spoon. But this may be over sooner rather than later, because I don't think I have any of those transistors. And I didn't think to order any. Yep, there's my PWM signal right there. So that transistor is bad. Okay, Lady G. But yeah, so that transistor's bad. But like I said, I don't think I have any that small. And that particular pinout either. Okay, so... So that's the collector, that's the emitter, that's the base. Okay. Yeah. So we found the problem with the board, and silly me, I should have ordered some of those transistors too. So this chip is probably still good. The original chip. Well, let's find out. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. They're cheap enough. I'm not even going to bother with that. But I will prep this. For the new transistor when I get one. By cleaning up the transistor pads. The joys of troubleshooting. I should have lifted that transistor last week and been like, yep, it's a transistor, and ordered the transistor along with a couple of chips. But silly me didn't, so. I'll have to try to research that chip because I don't think I could read the number on it last week. Let me see if I can do that here. But let me get the oscilloscope out of the way. Yeah, it'll be like the intro. Oh, and Warg, I am not like Dave. My warranty of void sticker is still intact. Only because I watched on his channel him take one of these apart, so I didn't have to take mine apart. Although this one's out of warranty now. I bought this 6 years ago, I want to say. And it only had a 3-year warranty on it, so. I could take it apart if I wanted to. But like I said, Dave Jones already took one apart, so why take mine apart? And yes, I've already applied the hacks from the EEV blog forum to it to unlock the features that weren't, some of the math features that are license locked. So I have all the math functions that are available on this guy without paying for them. But I almost think Rigel wants you to do that with how easy they make it to do it. All you have to do is, like, there's, in the firmware, there's just a, is this licensed or not, yes or no, and you tell it yes, and then the thing goes, okay. Well, that's the thing, Morg, is the community has known about that on Rigel scopes now for at least a decade, that you could do that with almost every Rigel scope, and Rigel still has not fixed it. So I don't know if it's engineering or if they're using that as publicity to sell more scopes. Because if you're the, in the what do you call it, in the, because Rigel scopes are more of the hobbyist level than they are consumer grade, or professional grade, I should say. So, yeah, and that can be a thing. You have to have the interest in doing it. All right, let me see if I can read this number at all. You're going to watch me, you guys are going to watch me squint a lot. It's Saturday, November 7th. And we're almost done with the electronics portion of it. I was going to try to fix that board today, but it turns out I have a bad transistor. Okay. But I need to try to read this the number off this transistor. And not shoot it across the room. I can see that there's stuff written there, but I cannot read it. My eyesight's getting bad, guys. Well, I have one, Warg, but I'm still having trouble reading it through the magnifying glass. Somebody write this down. SMF 1C? That's what it looks like. Warg is SMF1C. So let's see here. Oh, I don't even have the other computer booted up right now. Where's my keyboard and mouse for that computer? What? Why am I getting the welcome screen? it was trying to sell me Windows Office 365. I gotta reset my audio box. There we go. Start that. Flip over to the other computer. SMF 1C transistor. Looks like I had already searched for this and didn't get... Well, let's see. Oh. No, come up here. Thank you. Is there an SMF? Okay, alright, so it's an on semiconductor. Alright. So we know it's an on semiconductor. Discrete semiconductors. The things you have to go through sometimes. Switch to on semi. Switch to transistors. SMD. I'm gonna say it's an N-channel MOSFET, maybe. Hey, Mike. I don't think it's SOT 23, though. Yeah, it is SOT 23. No, SOT 23 is too big. that site sucks. Yeah, it is a SOT-20. The tiny one is the SOT-23. Okay. It's the 223 is the bigger one. Oh, where's the board? Okay. So what I'm looking at is... Yeah, that one will... This one will work. As long as it's the right size. D... 2.8 millimeters? Yeah. Holy cow! What just blew up my phone? All those notifications were from Reddit because people liked a comment that I made. The question, or it was Ask Reddit. If you, or this universe is ending and you have 2 minutes to move to a fictional one, what one would you choose? I said The Expanse. Okay, so this is our semiconductor that we need. Might not be the same one, but okay. You guys are not going to see this next part. Yeah, and that's what I said, is that, I wouldn't want to be in the thick of it. I'm going to actually, because it's going to cost me more to ship this to my house than it is to actually buy the transistors, I am going to hold off on actually ordering these transistors. But I will... save that so that I know. Trash Chat, confirm. View. I have 2 saved carts. Why do I have... Oh, I have a 555 timer. That has parts that are no longer available on it. Select all. Update cart. Yeah, me, what I would want to be in the Expanse is maybe a mechanic on a space station somewhere that is out in the belt. Not on Tycho, not on, obviously not, was it Siri? No, Siri? Yeah, Sirius is still there, but the Epstein drive. That I believe the creator died while he was testing it. Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate due to current circumstances. Okay. Well, so we have that part. And I need to flip back over to my other computer. I need to go refill my water cup because it is almost empty again. But when we come back, we will be doing Satisfactory in the experimental branch, by the way.